Joining us now is John Flavin, founder and CEO of life sciences venture capital firm Portal Innovations. John, great to see you.
Likewise. Hi, Melissa. Happy holidays.
Hi there. We certainly have seen a lot of capital markets activity in the pharma space, whether it be deals or partnerships or IPOs in the smaller biotech side, John. And I'm wondering if there are a couple of themes that will stand out in 2026, whether it be weight loss or cancer. There are certain areas of focus for you.
Yeah, one area that we really like to look closely at is neuro. And, as you mentioned, it's been a really robust year for M&A in 2025. Neuro was a big piece of those M&A activities, well over $100 billion, and activity still trending in through today, as you pointed out, with the Sanofi Dynavax deal. So neuro is an important area, and some of the companies that have made moves in that direction have been AbbVie, J&J earlier this year, and I think you'll see a lot more activity. So our pipeline, which is much earlier stage, is really focused around neuro. Rare disease, we think, will have a big year next year. FDA has shown favorable movements toward protocol adjustments to accelerate developments in this area. We like stocks and companies that are focused and taking advantage of those activities. We saw for the first time a not-for-profit get approval for a rare disease drug here recently, and I think that's going to open up the opportunity for new kinds of ways to get drugs approved in this very important rare disease space.
Does the more favorable backdrop in general for the industry, does that give you more time for your portfolio companies to develop their assets, or does it compress the time with an eye to sort of rushing the exit, so to speak?
Well, the effect it has is, as VCs invest in companies that have gone on to get acquired, they're able to take the windfalls from those transactions and recycle the capital back into earlier stage innovation. We saw that here at the end of the year with a few weeks ago, over $6 billion in follow-on deals that were done. That activity was certainly made possible through the acceleration of profit-taking from the M&A activities that fueled those investments. If we look at 2026 for earlier stage companies, they have not yet benefited from that windfall, but as the IPO market is expected to open up in the coming year, you'll see dollars start to move upstream with a risk profile looking for earlier opportunities in next generation drugs. You mentioned obesity. That continues to be a very important area with the news around Novo getting approval for the oral. Obviously, that's going to open up new access to patients that don't like to do the injections. But, right on their heels will be Lilly with an expected approval of their oral drug early next year as well. So it'll be an exciting year for obesity as well.
John, is there consensus right now on the street about which silos of innovation are poised to break out in 26, whether that's in cancers or cardio or MS, Alzheimer's? We mentioned weight loss.
Yeah, I think you mentioned the big ones. There's definitely a bent by the industry toward large unmet needs. So cardiometabolic space writ large, not just obesity, by diabetes, areas around heart health are really going to be areas of a lot of activity for deal making, as well as big breakthroughs in innovation. New technologies like CRISPR are making more of these cures available. Cell therapy, gene therapy, a lot of that early scientific work is finally coming to the fore. If you look at the big AI trade and the rotation out of the tech stocks into biotech and life sciences, certainly AI-enabled life sciences companies like Tempus, focused on diagnostic tools for precision medicine, I think will continue to get a lot of attention as well. So across the board, oncology, it's always a very important area, looking for new modalities there across a range of different types of drugs that promise to be quite helpful for cancer patients, particularly with those with incurable disease today.